Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my 5 most favorite mods for Cities Skylines, which in my opinion are essential to be downloaded if you really want to enjoy this game. So let's get started. And the first mod on the list is Move It. You see, after building something, some objects can look really ugly and there is no way to fix this in the game, but with this mod you can fix these parts. And let me show you an example. So there is a road and it has a pretty unnatural shape and I can't change it really, but by using this mode I can just click on this button, choose this part of the road and just drag it to this part here, so it looks much better. And what is more, you can change the elevation of any roads. So for example, if you want it to be lower, so you just choose this part of the bridge and then you press the page down button and you see it gets a little bit lower. And what is more, you can even change the location of the columns in the bridge by doing this, but I won't do this, so I just want to mention that all these mods are available on Steam for free, so just go there right now and download it. And the second mode for Cities Skylines is Traffic Manager. I know we've heard about this a lot, but a friend of mine once said that Cities Skylines is also a traffic simulator because you have to deal with the traffic a lot here, and the Traffic Manager is the thing that is going to help you dealing with this. And let me show how it works. So for example, we have an intersection on this roundabout, and for example it jammed and there is a huge traffic going through this intersection. So what you can do with this traffic manager, so for example you can draw lines and patterns in which cars will be driving. So for example, I click on this intersection and I got these dots, and so for example I want cars from this line go only to this line, and I don't want them to go to this line, so I just leave it like this and they will drive only in this pattern. And what is more, for example, I want this green line to turn to this part of the road and I don't want them to travel to this part, so I just do this and you see they will be on the traveling to the right. What is more, with the traffic manager you can set speed limits, so you just click on here and select the speed limit you want. So for example, you want here the speed limit of 60 miles per hour, so we do this and you see it has changed. And there are some more features. For example, you can set priority signs like this, and many others like clearing traffic and other stuff. And the third mod, which I think should go along with the traffic manager, is intersection marking tool. And let me show what it does. So you go to the roads and you see a button right here, so we click it and then you just choose the intersection, and as you can see there are no markings on the intersection, but you can change it with this mode. So for example, as we remember, this line only travels to this part of the road, for example, and this line can only turn to the right. So we can show this on the intersection, so the drivers understand us correctly. So what we can do, for example, we want to draw a line from here to here, and we see the line, so we can change a lot about this line. For example, the width, dash length, space length, and we can change even the type of the line. For example, I don't want it to be dashed, but I want it to be double solid. No, I want it to be just solid. And we can draw another line for drivers from this place, and I want this line also to be solid. And we can also create this line, and so as you can see we get this triangular, and I want to fill it with something, so later we go to fillers and now we have to press alt, sorry, and now we do the same thing. So we show this line, oh I'm sorry, this line and this line, and now it fills automatically, and you can choose any type you want. So for example, grid. No, I don't like this. Solid. Well, I like this one, so I will leave it like this. By the way, guys, I forgot to mention that you can also show any priority signs on the road. So for example, you can go to the lines, choose this line right here, and then choose shark teeth. So there are some priority signs, and drivers know that what they should do. And another feature that I like about this mode a lot is that you can just copy this set and you can paste it to any other intersection, for example to this one, and you just go here and you paste it, and the same applies to other intersections. So now you can see how much of a roundabout changed with just a single mod. So intersection marking tool, I recommend it a lot, and you see it works very nice. The fourth mode I want to share with you is any mode that allows you to expand your city beyond the 9 titles which are available in the basic game. So for example, let me show you. I'm using here the mode of 25 titles if I'm not mistaken, but what it allows you to do is that in the basic game you're only allowed to use 9 titles. So for example, it's this square of 9 titles, so that means these places would not be available for me in the basic game, but if you download this mode, you'll be available to use these parts of the city. And for example, I was available to use the whole island here, or to build a launch pod for my rockets here. So it's another very useful mod because you can use the whole map here, and it's very entertaining, especially when your city grows like this and it needs to expand further, and this mod allows it to do this. And the final mod which I want to share with you today is first person camera. So let me show you what it does. For example, you pick a vehicle, for example this one, and you see a button of a camera right here, so you click on this, and what it does is that it allows you to see what the driver is seeing. And for example, you've built a beautiful city and you just want to get this feeling of what it feels like to live in your city, so that mode allows you to do this, and you see it's really amazing. And I like, for example, when I'm so sick of building something, I just click on this mode and enjoy the infrastructure of my city, and it's very relaxing, trust me. So guys, this is it for this video, and I hope you liked it, and if you did, why don't you put some likes under it. I really hope some of these mods will be very useful for you, and so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.